How's it going, everyone? We are coming up on an exciting week of new game releases, a major collection, some big updates on existing games, free updates at that, and on top of that, some lower key titles you might want to have on your radar. But let's just get right into it, and let's start things off with a collection that I am incredibly excited about. It's no secret, the Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection is definitely at the top of my list this week. I am incredibly excited for this collection. Yes, because there is a lot of nostalgia tied to it, but I already know how good these games are. Battle Network is just a really solid RPG franchise, and the games have a ton of content, so if you are of the mindset, hey, $39.99 a collection, or $60 to get both in a bundle, might be a little bit pricey, do keep in mind that you are getting what you could call at least 6 games, but if you consider the multiple versions that you're getting as well, with Battle Network 3, there's White and Blue, Battle Network 4, Red Sun, Blue Moon, Battle Network 5, Team Proto Man, Team Colonel, and then Battle Network 6, Falzar and Greygar. You're talking about 10 games when you talk the multiple version. However you want to slice it, all of those games means a lot of content for your money, and I do believe there's going to be, that audience of people that are going to be checking out these games just based on the fact that they played them growing up and they have a lot of nostalgia and a lot of reverence tied to these games. But I think that is also bleeding into a new audience also wanting to check these games out just because people like me have been talking them up so much. It's a different style of Mega Man game, being more of an action RPG with this grid-based combat that works really well and is actually incredibly satisfying. You get all those games, you get a new layout, you get refined visuals if you do want to utilize that as well, and you do have, a Mega Buster mode where you can speed up the game, rearrange music tracks, a lot to sink your teeth into as far as these collections go, but fundamentally the games are what the games are, and that, to put it bluntly, is the games are very good, and a lot of content for your dollar as well. Even if you rush through the games, you're still talking, 15 to 20 hours of gameplay per title, so you can be busy with these games for quite a long time, and 15 to 20 hours is probably putting it lightly, especially if you do want to take your time, do a lot of the side content, etc. Incredibly excited for the Battle Network Legacy Collection. Finally, it is coming, and we've been asking for this for a long time, ever since Capcom has showed a little bit more interest in Mega Man as a whole, doing these collections. I think this Legacy Collection is going to do very well, not only from a critical standpoint, but from a commercial standpoint as well. And who knows, maybe the success of this collection will make Capcom think about doing a brand new Battle Network game. I know I would be all for that, but Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection drops on April the 14th. Next up, a PlayStation 5 title will be getting a major update, a game that's also available on PlayStation Plus Extra right now, and that is Ghostwire Tokyo. Now, it is also coming to Xbox Series for the first time after, that 1-year timed exclusivity period has come up, but with that release is coming the Spider's Thread update, and this is not a small update, this is a major update. Whether you're a returning ghost hunter raring for more content or a newcomer first stepping into a modern-day Tokyo besieged by paranormal events, we can't wait to bring players to this massive free update to Tango Gameworks' supernatural open-world action adventure. On top of a new game mode, the Spider's Thread update includes many additions to the main story campaign for Ghostwire Tokyo. So you do have a new game mode that will allow you to experience an all kind of new challenge in the Spider's Thread. A new game mode separate from the main game and selectable from the main menu. You have to navigate a 30-stage gauntlet assembled from over 130 handcrafted levels with one simple goal: get to the end. It won't be easy, but making your way through levels and clearing challenges will help you earn crucial upgrades to become stronger. But beware, if you're defeated during a run, you'll have to start back from the beginning. However, this time you'll have a portion of your upgrades retained. Descend the Spider's Thread, unlock more skills, level up, and conquer this game mode for skilled Ghostwire fans, and uncover more in the main story as well. This is the part I'm more excited for. The update adds new locations to visit in the ghost-riddled streets of supernatural Tokyo, including the eerie middle school area. There's something ominous in session inside those classrooms, but for those who really don't like spooky games, the new reduced horror effects setting will replace certain psychic effects with adorable Shibuya Hachi stickers instead. In addition to new missions, the update features extended story cutscenes, granting players more character interaction and insight into the plot as they play through Akido and KK's journey to stop the menacing Hanya. And on top of all that, you will have new skills that you can utilize as well. You can delve into that, and there will be an expanded photo mode and more content that they have yet not specified, so a lot to sink your teeth into with this update. An update that they could have easily charged, you know, $4.99 or $9.99 for, but it is going to be a free update adding a new game mode, and on top of that, story expansions as well. On top of that, new skills as well, expanded photo mode, all that will be coming to Ghostwire Tokyo April the 12th. The game itself, I did enjoy, maybe not enjoy to the level to recommend it at a full $60, but now that it's available through Plus Extra, now that it's available at a steep discount, you can easily find it for $20 to $30. I think at that price point, we're really talking, and again, if you have Plus Extra, probably the best way to play it is through that. Next up, we have Exile Eternal Matters. This is a surrealistic afterlife journey to discover the secrets of broken and mysterious plane of memory. In an atmospheric, light adventure with a hint of stealth, dive into this deep, reflexive experience, meet its inhabitants, and save the day. It embraces the clash of minimalistic voxel aesthetic and simple textures on one side, complex features, more realistic VFX, and even more capture animation on the other. A mysterious journey into a new world. The story is the core, set out in a thrilling journey where puzzle, stealth, platforming, and action work as tools to cinematography, story, and setting. A reflection about death and the afterlife. Death tends to be a taboo subject. With Exile, we want to open the discussion around these fascinating topics from a more positive perspective than we usually do. You'll be able to experience and hear about death from plenty of different perspectives. We hope that you enjoy our ode to life. Exile Eternal Matters drops on April 14th. Next up, coming from the folks over at NIS America, we have Process of Elimination. If you are into mystery titles, this is one that should be up your alley. A mysterious killer calling himself the Quartering Duke has recently begun a chain of murders that have claimed over 100 lives. As chaos spreads throughout society, the government announces unusual countermeasures against the Duke. They're enlisting the help of the Detective Alliance, an organization comprised of the very best in their field. Referred to by others using detective aliases, these individuals are regarded for their heroism as the crime rate continues to rise after year. Ordinary high school student Wato Hojo is one such admirer of the Alliance. One day he crosses paths with a peculiar man calling himself Senior Detective, who informs Wato that he's been selected as a member of the Alliance. Following this, Wato is knocked unconscious and forcibly brought into a remote island whose very name is unknown to him. Getting a lot of vibes of something like a Danganronpa from a mystery standpoint, but you do have a wide variety of characters, a lot of charm into the character design as well. We'll see how this one turns out. Process of Elimination is due out on April 11th. Next up, we have Canon Dancer, which is definitely a throwback action title. Set in the near future of the 21st century, the world is controlled by a single corrupt government. Kieran must infiltrate the city to defeat several enemies, panic, and terror. But inside the cult's main temple, he gets attacked by the police force and left to die. Only thanks to his inner strength can he break free from this chained imprisonment. This is definitely a throwback to like Super Nintendo action platformers. If that's something up your alley, might be something to keep an eye on. Maybe wait for a discount on this one. But nevertheless, Canon Dancer is due out for a release on April the 13th. And lastly, I do want to give a shout out to a major update coming to a major free-to-play game as well. That is Path of Exile, the Crucible. This will be available on consoles in the coming days on April the 12th. Path of Exile Crucible notes you'll learn more about the ancient titans who once shaped the primordial surface of Ray class. If you're powerful enough, you will earn the ability to forge their power onto your weapons. Our April expansion introduces the Crucible Challenge League, 9 new skills, Atlas Gateways, over 10 new unique items and improvements to Breach, Abyss, Passive Tree Masteries, the Saboteur, the Pathfinder, Ruthless, and much, much more. Path of Exile has been one of the most prominent free-to-play games for years and years now, and it is one of those games that you can play totally free, and you can enjoy a pretty content-filled experience as well that you'll be able to sink hour upon hour into. Available now on PlayStation 4 and 5. The free update will be dropping on April the 12th. This is the latest expansion to Path of Exile. Again, one of the most popular free-to-play games out right now. And that is going to do it for me. Again, a solid week of new game releases and updates. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection is obviously at the top of my list, but if you want to jump into Ghostwire Tokyo, again, available through Plus Extra, a significant update to that with Spider's Thread coming as well. If you're into mystery titles, Process of Elimination looks like something to keep an eye on, and a couple of other titles rounding out the lineup. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.